Greetings, Minecrafters, and welcome to another just exciting discussion today, or just interesting. I don't know, let's not label it. Another discussion today. I'm just so excited to be out. I have to tell you, first of all, okay, my name is Kimberly Quinn. Then I'll say I'm just so elated to be out here today. The amount of activity. Can you hear the bird? Giovanni's rubbing himself in the grass over there, happy as a little golden retriever in wet grass, I guess. Getting all the itchies out. So there is so much activity going on up here today. I don't mean people. There's actually not one human being other than me, and not one other canine besides little G. And there's just so much activity with the birds and the pond. We stopped and looked in the first beaver pond. Over there's the second one. I'm not sure if you can see it behind all the plush brush, but or flora. The salamanders were all like wiggling in and out of the weeds, and the frogs, and then Giovanni found a toad, much to his surprise, in the deep woods, and he bent down to sniff it, and it did a huge hop, and he was like, whoa, and then she hopped her way into a crack in a log, and that was the end of that fun. But lots going on here. So anyway, today what I'd really like to talk about is allowing life to unfold. And it's the word allow can just sound so passive, and I guess it is in this particular instance, except that we often, there's so many self-help books all over the place, right? And I'm not saying that's bad. It's certainly not bad to try to improve oneself in different ways, though I would say the majority of, a ride on this earth, this beautiful earth, is really allowing what's meant to happen as far as life. Our beautiful spirits are trying to evolve, and it actually takes, the effort comes with getting ourselves in a place to allow, because that can be really tough. Why? Because it's counterintuitive to what we're used to doing. We're used to creating tons and tons of resistance. So whenever there's a change, an imminent change with scheduling, with plans, with travel, with maybe a personal friends group, because friends groups grow and change over the years too, right? Maybe a couple of new people kind of join on. It's not that you don't like them. It's not because you're that person. Ooh, new people. You like to meet new people. But maybe it's changed the dynamic because the other people are people you had a lot more history with, and it's just sort of changed things. Maybe it's at work, and there's new leadership. Maybe it's good. Maybe it's not so good. Maybe they brought in their own people. Maybe now you have to report to somebody else. Maybe even shifted to another department. Who knows? But whatever the change is, we tend to dig in, don't we, with claws, no, not change, no. And we get really, really resistant when, in fact, if we look back at our lives, and a fabulous 57, and blessed with lots and lots of friends. I don't know if I have one of my friends who, including myself, who hasn't had things happen along their path where the dots all connect. The thing is, it's a tough sell in that moment when it's like, no, not that, no, not my change in friends groups, not a change in a romantic relationship, not a change at my workplace where I'm so happy, not a change of the workplace is no longer, maybe. They lost the grant, they lost the funding, they're cutting back, and now, what do you mean? What do you mean? Not just my solid paycheck, but I loved it there. What happened? But when we look back, the dots all connected, didn't they? And it's a tough sell when we're in the mud. The thing is, I think what we often don't realize is that resistance is like trying to tread water only in quicksand. The more we struggle, the worse it gets, the deeper we get in. It just doesn't work. And then it's a tough sell to allow the universe to do its thing. In the 12-step programs, actually, they say let go and let God. That's actually a bumper sticker. I don't usually speak in bumper sticker, though some of the 12-step program one-liners are awesome. And so they say let go and let God. If that's not your shtick, then surrender to the universe. That works. It's all about the divine connection, in us all. And that is really what sets us free to launch that new rocket. Because if all that energy is doing a replay on he said, she said, they said, I can't believe they're doing this and making that change. It just shifted my best friend to a different department. That just takes so much energy away from what the future holds for you. And so I guess what it's about is trusting allowing life to unfold the way it's meant to unfold, trusting the process, because trust that those dots that all connected in the past are going to continue to connect into the future. Giovanni's not worried about a thing. And that's really the thing, because if we want to have a free mind, we need to have that mind in the moment too. That's the other part of this thing. When we're into creating all kinds of resistance and running all that dialogue, and I can't believe she did this, and she's power hungry, that does not free up our emotional energy and our cognitive energy and our spiritual energy, right? And as far as emotional and cognitive energy, there's only so much we have in one day, 100% to give to anything. So if we're rolling it around and all that resistance, we're creating these gigantic, just ginormous brick walls to really slow us down from being our best selves and for all the exciting stuff that awaits in our future present moments. So if we truly want a free mind and a light heart, we need to let go as much as possible and trust in the process that we're going to land exactly where we're supposed to land. It just isn't always clear in that minute. That's it. So allow life to unfold exactly as it's meant to unfold and go with the flow. Right, G? Yes. This is Kimberly Quinn signing off from the beautiful Notch in Northern Vermont. Have a mindful day with a free mind, a light heart, and future awesome present moments.